In the heart of a vast jungle where the trees stretched tall like ancient guardians and the air shimmered with mystery, two small but remarkable birds lived side by side. One had feathers of molten gold, gleaming even in the dimmest light. The other was dressed in the soft hues of the sky, her feathers a gentle light blue, patterned with delicate streaks that glowed faintly under moonlight. Though tiny, the two birds carried an air of purpose. They were not ordinary creatures of the forest. It was said the golden bird was born from the first sunbeam that ever touched the jungle, and the blue bird from the first drop of rain that nourished its soil. Together, they represented light and life, balance and harmony. One evening, as the sky blazed with orange, pink, and violet, the golden bird tilted his head, gazing toward the faraway mountains. "Blue, do you feel it?" he asked softly, his voice tinged with unease. The blue bird fluttered her wings slightly, the patterns on them catching the fading sunlight. "Yes," she whispered. "The forest is restless. Something is waiting for us beyond those mountains." And so, they began their journey. They walked first through the dense undergrowth, weaving between giant roots and fern leaves larger than themselves. The golden bird's feathers glimmered faintly in the shadows, guiding their path, while the blue bird's soft voice kept them brave. The jungle floor was alive, shimmering beetles, fireflies glowing like lanterns, and streams that whispered songs of old. Soon they reached a river, its water sparkling with golden sunrays. The current was strong, but the two did not falter. They hopped from stone to stone, helping each other whenever one slipped. Once, the golden bird nearly lost balance, but the blue bird spread her wings and steadied him, laughing softly despite the danger. Together, she reminded him. On the other side, the land rose into rocky hills. The climb was steep, and the night began to fall. Stars bloomed in the sky, and a crescent moon watched silently from above. The jungle shifted, day's bright song faded into the hum of crickets and the soft glow of fireflies. Even in the darkness, the golden bird's feathers gleamed warmly, while the blue bird's soft patterns glowed like painted starlight. They were tired, but they did not stop. Higher and higher they climbed, until at last they reached a cliff where the entire jungle stretched out below them. The forest seemed endless, a sea of emerald waves under the starlit sky, and the mountains rose like sleeping giants on the horizon. The golden bird's eyes shone with wonder, but also with sadness. "Do you think we are too small for such a world?" he asked, his voice trembling. The blue bird nestled closer, her face soft with a sad yet determined expression. "Perhaps we are small," she said, "but even the tiniest flame can light the darkest path. Even the gentlest drop of water can awaken life. Together, we are enough." As she spoke, a breeze